So hi guys, welcome to your number one fitness channel. Today, today I'm with Coach P again. Now the last time we did this guy cheated. This guy just decided to.
It's allowed banner. Even banner, we once in a week we have a cheat meal banner. Hey,
So today I've already done my challenge peke yangu. Mimi nilifika I think around 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Ni muscles zika collapse. So nitajaribu tena next week. So leo ni siku yako.
Sasa mimi nitajaribu kabisa.
Yeah, so Coach P is going to try the bring Sally up, bring Sally down push up challenge. So I'm going to record him. Leo hakuna kudanga, hakuna cheat day leo. No cheat day today. So yeah, why don't we follow him? Everything is all set. So we're good. Before after this we're going to have a very nice chit chat, kuna kadhaa tutaongea.
Kuna vitu men issues, life issues, kids issues, and also what?
Gym issues.
Gym issues, of course, yeah.
So in issues of masculinity, femininity,
all these things, man.
kids.
These everyday's challenges,
Things
we have to deal with kila siku.
Yeah.
So
we're going to find out all that after. So let's see how long this guy is going to last. Jaribu kuni outlast.
So basi guys, ready?
You ready guys? There he goes. I'm following him. Na hiyo camera dio hiyo inamfuata. Haya, boss. Leo hakuna kudanganya.
Hakuna kudanganya leo.
Leo dio hiyo. Ngoja inaanza na timer kwanza. So just listen to the music. When this lady says up, unakuja juu. Kisema down, enda chini. Let's see how long this guy is going to last. Ready? There it is. And
twende.
Bring that it up, bring that it down. Let's start, gotta tell the ground. Bring that it up, bring that it down.
Good job.
Let's start, gotta tell the ground.
Bring that it.
Bring that it down. Let's start, gotta tell the ground. Bring that it up, bring that it down. Let's start, gotta tell the ground. Bring that it up, bring that it down.
Enda juu buda akisema Sally up. Shikiria hapo. That's why it kills you, by the way. Up, down. Nice. Twende. Up. Enda juu. Come on man. Bring Sally up. Nice one. Time and attention. Shikiria hapo. Kuja juu.
I took a deep breath. I looked at my friends. I was like, it's about to go down.
Kuja juu. 1 minute and 34. Umesikiaje buda? Apanche, this thing is crazy, man. This thing is
What? I have an excuse, bana.
What's the excuse,
No. Actually, today is supposed to be my recovery and rest day. Yesterday, I did a thorough workout. I'd actually taken a 2-week break. Then yesterday, I resumed. And after this guy comes and tells me I have to do this challenge.
Because I also did it today. Lakini mimi nilikuwa nimerestress. So I think next week naifanya pamoja. Next week ama next week part 1.
Sawa.
Sindio?
Yeah
guys, so ikitu ni noma. You guys should try it out and then drop us comments, sindio?
Kabisa.
Watu drop your comments hapo hivyo, watuambie how it goes, how it is. Alafu tuone even videos.
Sindio?
Watuweke videos. Good. So guys,
my mask is on fire.
Ikitu ni noma buda, ikitu ni noma.
Kitatoboa tu. So anyway, guys, welcome to my man cave.
Yes, man cave.
Yeah,
Tuko hapa leo.
kabisa.
Mimi naonekana unajua wewe unaonekana poa. Wewe unaonekana poa.
Okay.
Yeah. Wapi simu? By the way, I might receive some I receive phone calls from mtoi wangu, so yeah. So guys, how are you? And thanks for joining us today. After that challenge that we've had, unajua as men saa zingine hiyo kukutana tu na kupiga chat mse, unajua na kwa gani ngori eh?
Ngori najua. Yeah, no guys, by the way, guys, we hardly talk. Yeah. And when we meet, what do we even discuss?
Ball. Kama sisi maybe ni motorbike, tutaongea story ya motorbike.
Guys, we never talk about those intimate stuff, like what is really bringing you down. Because I mean, like, being a man is not easy. And there's unakufa too with your stress. Well, then we need to be talking out more.
No, see, there was something that was shared in our group about this guy who committed suicide, by the way.
That's one of the reported cases. Much don't get reported.
Yeah, squeezy. I think we're headed somewhere. I think we're headed somewhere as the male species. We're headed somewhere where I don't think things are vitu haziko poa, and that's basically why we're here, and probably just to discuss stuff. To remember, everything we're discussing here is just, it's off the head. It's not like topics we've researched that we've gone deep into the research world. We're just talking about our experiences. We're talking about what we think. So don't crucify us in terms of now what they're saying is right or wrong. Remember, we're just sharing our experiences.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone has an experience to share, only that we don't. Yeah. We just keep we
mostly just keep it in, eh?
Yeah.
Tuna keep it in, tunaibottle, alafu siku moja inatokanga.
Yeah, unajua no matter how much bottle up, you always get to a tipping point, and once you get to that point, it's like it's a point of no return.
Me, I think nisha get to a place of your place una bottle, you just bottle things, and then finally when things just come out,
it's chaotic.
And you can't, the thing is, sometimes you don't even know how to control it. You don't know, like, it's everything happening mara moja. You don't even know how to react. So ebu ngoja nikwambie, there's somebody is allowing you.
It's funny, huh? I think we should tell it. That's my son Kwanza calling, just a moment.
Msikize tu, it's okay.
Should have put him.
It's okay.
Hello? Sikusikii poa. Poa. Mambo. Niambie, nilikuwa nafanya kitu, niambie. Kuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya, ndio maana yake nilikuwa nazima simu, eh? Yes, niambie. Kuna wanyeke work. Okay. I've got mongea stories, the way guys bottle up the issues.
Yeah.
And then wanafika tipping point.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's always a point of no return. So guys, we need to be talking more about men issues, stress. Because being a man is not easy. I mean, there's too much is demanded of us as a man. I mean, like, every angle, you can't turn any direction without people demanding something from you, whether it is your wife, your family, your church, your workplace. I mean, that is what is being a man. Yeah, so yeah. But we always need a place where you can open up and discuss about these issues.
True. There was something by the Coach P. Ebu check up. Let's start it a bit easy. ile gym.
Yeah.
There's something you sent me about the gym. Ebu check your alafu. There's this guy who's talking about we were talking about addictions. And this guy says that being addicted to the gym being addicted to the gym is the worst addiction because he talks about a few addictions, like addictions to alcohol, to cigarettes, to pornography, to
or even soccer,
all these things. But he says the worst is a gym addiction, and he gives a few reasons because he says now it puts you in a place where you just feel like working out all the time. You want to hang around people who only work out. You just want to do everything that it revolves around gym and workout things. So swali yangu ni Coach P. What I wanted to ask you is I think this is something else. What I wanted to ask you is, have you, like in your own experience, I know you've been a gym bud for some time. You've been exercising for quite a lot of many years, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say about gym addiction? Is this something that is real? Is it something good? Is it something, what can you say about it?
After listening to the clip, I beg to differ with this to some point or to some extension.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, when I started working out, there is that hype. It's like a kid with a new toy. All you think about is a toy. So even for gym, initially there's that thing. You just want to think about going to the gym, what you need to work on tomorrow, your food. I mean, that is what runs your mind initially. But as time goes by, you're able to manage, because after all, you have to do so much in life. You need to work, you need to do this and that and all that. So in my experience, that is only at the beginning, but along the way, you have to cultivate discipline. And what I mean by this is that being in a gym, because you need to do your workouts, your program to the fullest.
Yeah.
So that helps you to cultivate, to apply discipline, even all other aspects of life. I mean, what you eat, your lifestyle, also many other things.
But I think at home, say Coach P, that guy, if you look at him, I think he's probably somebody in his 20s.
Yeah, that's a young
guy. I think there was that excitement.
Yeah.
I remember when I started gymming, like me, I started gymming a very long time. I think I started gymming when I think I was around 15. So those are quite, like that's when I started like getting
excited,
and you're very excited, and you like want to spend time. You're staying with your parents. You're like you have no bills to pay. You there's nothing you can think about. So it's just going to the gym and getting the pump.
Exactly.
And the pump.
You're right, because that's the only thing that seems sensible at that time, or the only obligation.
Like right now, before you get to that place that point that you even work out, it's a mental struggle as well. You know that
it's a mental, but something else I can tell you guys, as I said, so initially kuna your excitement, that's the only thing that makes sense in your life, but along the way things change. But one thing I can tell you for sure right now, even where I am, is that fitness or working out, that thing, because I need to work out 150 minutes in a week. So probably that's a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Just about do like 60 minutes. That's so that comes to around 180 minutes, which is relatively okay. So at this point, it has become like a very fundamental need that I have to do every week. I mean, every week. But last week, I think for the longest time, I took a break for 2 weeks, and that seemed like eternity. So actually, even after working out all these years, and I took a break for 2 weeks, man, yesterday was crazy. My muscles were just screaming.
You feel
for
like
muscle.
you're starting all over.
Yeah, right? So there's that kind of it's a subtle addiction. What I mean here is like whenever you don't work out, your body kind of reacts. It's like there's something that needs to be done. There's something that's missing out. And at times you always have to find a time, even if it's just like a lunchtime, or you make sure that you work out. Let's say I was supposed to work out on a Monday, I didn't work out, so I make sure Tuesday that thing like I have to hit the gym or hit the gym. But for me right now, I don't hit the gym. I just make sure right behind there I bought my own equipment.
You can see some weights there.
Yeah, and this
Pumping iron,
this
is what you have there is actually
it's a whole gym banner.
That one you can see. See, we have a clip that we shot when
Yeah.
we're using these things, and just those ones we're trying to tell guys the simple workouts you can do at home.
Yeah.
Like guys also try to just. I think this gym thing has also been magnified to places where, I mean, you can have your own little home gym and probably just get even the best exercises out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the addiction. Me, what I can say in my point, from my point of view, is that this addiction, it slows down and gets to a practical place where your body misses the workout, yes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get to a place now you want to like this guy was saying, you want to get a girlfriend who works out in the gym, you want everything to be gym. I don't think that. So I think that is when you really don't have a lot of things in mind. But when things start preoccupying your mind, like family, like work and relationships and just very many other things, you find that now it's like the gym begins to take not just the center stage of your life, but it's sort of like a background. But then you have to really push yourself to that place where you do your 150 minutes per week just to get that. And also age. The older you grow, the more they say you should do, but you see mwili haitaitikia. So you have to just make sure you do what we call, like I usually advise my clients, we get into a place where we do maintenance workout.
Yeah.
Just to maintain what you already.
Yeah, that's usually the second phase.
Yes.
Yeah. So what else? You see, it becomes such a mental thing, not only a physical, but a mental thing. So whenever you haven't worked out, your mind will keep there's that reminder.
That's reminder.
You need to be working out.
Yeah, if you're somebody who's been a gym person for that long.
Yeah, then again there's a social part. Since you go to the gym, you end up having new buddies in the gym. I mean, like minds. Yeah, and then you find that that way you share ideas and then you hang out together. Yeah. And then of course, when you're working, if you become a guy who works out, you are very careful about what you eat, or what you drink. So that means if you've been having drinking buddies, I mean, you start losing your mind.
You want to lose them.
Yeah, so you end up having friends who are also health conscious. So it just happens automatically. It's not something that you're going for. Yeah, so automatically it just happens. You hang around with people who share the same concepts about fitness.
It's true.
Right, yeah.
Fitty. Moving on. There's something else I wanted us to maybe mention, Coach P.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if you're the one who sent me a moment on the premiere. This chick talks about how femininity can never come out unless there's the masculine energy. I don't know if let's just run over it. And, I don't know, she alikuwa nasema hapa hivi, the way the feminine energy can never come out without the masculine energy being present, but the vice versa is not true.
Exactly.
She says that the masculine energy is always there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I tend to. I really have a very. I don't know whether I should say a different perspective or from her. I mean, I agree with her up to some level, but also, what do you think about?
Oh, what do you think? What I think about it?
Yeah. Just from what I've just told you. Maybe unaweza ongea about story. Tunaweza tafika hiyo place tunaulizana about masculinity in essence.
Yeah.
So that we can get to understand what is femininity, what is masculinity, and why is it that this chick says that masculinity is inherent, it's there, but femininity cannot come out unless there's the masculine energy. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
Oh, yeah. As I internalize it, what I know is that a man being a man is there's a masculine part of it. Being masculine or masculinity is the male now, being in your frame. And what I mean here is there's so much is expected of a man, but it's about being in your real frame, being a man, being assertive, being decisive. And this is what makes a man. And action also oriented. If you decide, if you say whatever you say, your actions, whatever you say should amount to something. And what else is that when it comes to the relation of masculinity and femininity, you see, masculinity is more of a initiation. As a man, you have to decide what you really want to be, per se. And also, regardless of what the society, this may differ from one society to another, but as a man, like you have to think for yourself. In your true frame, you have to be
Ngoja
authentic.
acha nikuulize,
Yeah.
acha nikuulize.
Yeah.
In that, why don't you ebu just pick maybe some part of your life mahali hapo for that it really brought you into this. I think I also have an experience that probably I can bring out after you. Like pick a point in your life where you really had to think about uliona kama maybe you had to like bring out masculinity yako ndio femininity ya ude ndio itokeleze ndio now you can really correlate properly.
Yeah. You see, one thing is that I had to come to this point where everything much depended on me, the thoughts that I made and the actions that I took. So there was so much that was expected, and I knew that if I don't do this or if I do this, there will always be a difference. And something else I came to realize that, as I said earlier on, being masculine is an initiation. Like the man has to decide, this is what I want to be. Then about femininity is more of a response to the masculine energy. One thing, what I'm saying here is that for a woman to be able to be in her feminine frame, she has to feel comfortable
With the masculine energy.
in the masculine energy.
Okay.
So no matter what wakisema, oh, a woman should be submissive and all that, but you have to give her that space,
Reason
that
to.
safe space to be able for her to be able to be in her feminine frame. I think you get it.
And I think I think sometimes me saa zingine I think naonanga ni kama it's like the definition of these two and especially femininity. I think when you talk about this issue of submission, I think right from the way we were taught from a very long time ago, what we even saw, I think that's where all the mistakes started. Because I think when a woman is told to submit, I think it's not something that should even be told.
No.
I don't think it's something you should even tell a woman, you need to submit to me. But then what is submission? Because me, I believe femininity or the feminine energy is basically submission. But it is not something that you're supposed to be told. Just the same way you're not supposed to be told to be a man, to be masculine. It's wrong. It's the same way when, like you've just said, like when the masculine energy is evident, it's coming out, and it's proper masculinity. And what I also want to maybe link that with me. Were we ever taught right from the word go how to be human? Like saa zingine naonanga tutatreat mademu wetu vibaya, you understand?
Yeah.
Kwa sababu wewe ni mwanaume, you understand? And I think when you do that, and then now, and especially when you're earning money and you're doing well as a man, then now you will invoke the submission topic and say, you need to submit. And submission sasa inaanza kuangalia vitu kama ati lazima nikikuja nipate umenipikia. I've had talks with a few friends who like ati hata hazi yake hawezi ingia kwa kitchen kupika. I'm like, what? And I don't think that is submission. Me na believe submission ni kufika ile place yenye udem ako very comfortable, and you get this chick to a place where she's very comfortable with who you are.
Who you are.
She's
exactly.
secure, and I feel like I think about even assurance. Unamwashua every single time. You know what? It's fine. Everything is good. I might be going through this. I might have done this here and there, but this is what I'm going through. This is what is. And I think when you keep that conversation running at that, you begin to bring out the femininity in her, and the submission becomes very natural.
Automatic. And then something else on that, also it gives the feminine energy the sense of belonging and acceptance.
Yeah, because they receive.
And also empowerment to be in that relationship. But I think all along for the longest time, traditionally the patriarchy systems have always made the women to be subjects, or putting the women in subjective situations. And I think in this case, women end up feeling, they feel subdued and put down to a certain lower level. Yeah. Oh, let me get back to you in a while, eh?
Hiyo ni maisha ya ku hata mimi nisiji bado hata naona my time zimeenda hapa hivi. There's somebody who's supposed to be asleep by now. I need to also do that, but yeah, continue. Ulikuwa unasema something about comfortability.
Yeah, so cultures have always been in most of the systems in the world are patriarchal, where they subject women to a lower level, and to some extent into some inhuman practices. And I think these also there's a negative response, and so women end up feeling
left out. They feel like they need to fight for everything.
They have to fight for everything.
I think
and hence where and I think this is where issues of what do you call them though?
What this feminism
Feminism movements and all that. I think this is a genesis. But then again, unfortunately, it's taken some other wrong channel where we have toxic femininity.
I think me, my hope is that we would get to a humane place where when you do something that was previously viewed, I told you, that was previously viewed as something that men are supposed to do, or something that women are supposed to do. When you find yourself in a space where you're doing something that was perceived to be a women's thing, like cooking, and not just cooking, ati sasa unapika tu ati unajipikia. Like if you reach a place where you're cooking for your wife, I don't think that is something that should be taken in a place like and I think that's very wrong. I think for me, I believe in a space where, say my wife is out working, comes home late. Mimi ndio nimefika kwa how fast. I mean, come on.
Yes,
Si ati nika hapo hivyo ati namngoja aende akuja apike, ama hata siwezi jiwekea food ati kwa sababu yeye ndiye anafaa kama ni sawa. I think just get into the kitchen, prepare something for both of you.
Ama, does it mean that if anything happens and she doesn't come
utalala nje? Kuna watu bro. Me I think I've had talks with a few people, and I think that's where the toxicity comes from. And also for men, I think if you place in when your woman is helping you, tuko tunaongea story
guy. I know where it's coming from.
Sasa ile anataka kukusaidia na kakitu, teme you don't have a job, things are not working very well for you, especially financially, and then your woman steps up and now becomes that role that was previously perceived to be a man's role. It's supposed to be the provider. So you have tumefundishwa. And those are the wrong things, and those are the things that we should and teach our sons. We should tell them, you know what? When you get a woman who loves you properly and you love them properly, you fell in love, and love is work, and you're able to work, you teach them, you know what? This woman can help you, and can help you when you are down, and when she helps you when you're down. Ego. Sio ndio tunasema hiyo yenye.
Yeah, so men we have to cut down our ego.
Yes. Cut.
And then, if it's anything to go by, with the good book says that the woman is just your helper.
Yeah.
So in case when things go wrong, they go haywire,
She steps up.
she steps up.
And she helps you.
Yeah.
I think that is also something that
That is
personally
true,
hata
yeah,
mimi.
true partnership.
Hata wewe unaweza sema ni kitu yenye it's something you fought.
Yeah.
Me, I've fought it
yeah.
as well. It's something that I'm working on also. Like when she steps up and offers help, wache kusikia kiwaru, it's okay.
Yeah, so there are
So
days
partner.
I would like, when some years back when things were really not working out. So when she steps in to all help, I was like, oh no, this should not be happening.
Yeah.
But now it has come to a point, yes, things are really good, but to some level, like she chips in, it's like, well, this is welcome. We're on the same page. Yeah, I mean, we are a team.
True.
Yeah.
I think you should chapa a phone call. Get in bed. I'm coming to just get in bed and start sleeping. I'll come and say good night. Okay. The last thing nilikuwa nataka to discuss Coach P. Bado tu ni one of these videos zenye ilikuwa gani?
The fatherhood.
Yeah, fatherhood. They're saying here, there's 7 questions you are supposed to ask your kids as often as possible before it's too late. Acha tusikie ya kwanza. Usikie kama ushaulizanga watu wako hizo maswali. What do you think about a lot? Have you ever asked your kids that? Like you just sit them at some point and say, hey, what do you think about a lot?
I have never. I'm guilty of that.
Let me see. Me, all I know.
Maybe I should be asking my son.
Yes. Me, all I know. I ask my kids like, what are you thinking about? Like I just ask them randomly, by the hi, how are you? How are you doing? Blah 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 blah. What are you thinking about? And the answer mostly inakuwa tu nothing. So I don't know what's the expectation there.
Yeah, so same here, me are my boys. What's on your mind? And the answer is always nothing. So maybe we think we need a new approach.
Yeah, man. Like me, I really try to engage my kids quite a lot. I try, but that one, what you're thinking, what are you thinking about a lot? I don't. Maybe I should add a lot. Maybe I think from now on, moving on, when I go home and all that, I'll be like, what do you think about a lot? Like many times, what do you usually think about? Then probably 2 days I will come back and find out what it is about. You know?
Yeah, and then because I think we always get it wrong. Because at times, what I ask my boys is that, guys, if there's anything you need to talk about with me, let me know. But hardly do they do it. Ngumu
sana. Number 2, what makes you happiest?
Well, good question.
Coach P, what makes you happiest?
Me personally, God, what makes me happy?
Happiest,
not just happy. God, good question. I think what makes me happy is not one particular thing, but I can summarize that is that when I'm able to achieve something. That mission accomplished makes me happy. Or another one is when I'm able to make somebody else happy or solve somebody's problem. Or even in my schedules, probably I've been having a client who's been going through some struggle in the workouts or in the lessons. But once they achieve, that is my joy. Achata na pesa. Because we're always making money. But making a client achieve their goals, it's always an uphill. But once they're able to get through the plateau or whatever, or a phobia, that's a source of happiness.
of those three that you mentioned, which one makes you the happiest?
Achieving the goals.
Maybe useme kitu about client, your client wajue hapa sasa this is the guy. Kumbe it would maybe help the client, maybe when they see this it would help them to get to achieve their goals a bit more.
Yeah. So basically what makes me happiest is achieving the goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for me what makes me happiest is me I just when I go back home and I see my wife is happy and my kids are happy and there's just peace. I think I would trade that for anything. Just you just umefika tu home and there's just that natural calm and peace and everybody is happy, whatever it is they're doing, but they're happy.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'm going to ask my kids today or tomorrow. Is everything about the world or people you want to understand? Is there anything about the world or people that you want to understand? Hey man, these are technical things. Hata mimi sijauliza mtoto. Oh, ushauliza mtoto wako hiyo?
No, this is new. Hii ni changamoto now. Seems like we have a new way to handle our sons. Maswali
tutauliza.
Yeah.
So are you hearing these questions? Acha tusikie ingine. Hapa hivyo anasema there's what, how do you feel around, that one I ask my kids. How do you feel around me most of the time? And you know what, when I ask them that, they tell me, my son tells me I feel good. He tells me I feel good. My son akuagi mtu wa maneno mingi sana. I feel good. My daughter would be like, I love it when you are around. You?
Wow. So similar one, because I'll be honest, I don't live with my kids.
You are a father of sons, eh?
Yeah, I have two sons, co-parenting. So whenever my kids, usually during holidays, they come over, and a similar question I asked them the last time, and asked them, so, because they came and stayed with me for a whole week, and so end of it, I asked them, so, how did you guys feel? How do you feel? Did you enjoy being around? And they were like, Dad, we really had a blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unajua mother kanao most of the time, so you have ni rules and regulations. Oh, na hapana tu kwa wiki kamoja, you know? Yeah, they definitely should have a blast.
Yeah.
We should talk about those challenges by the way of co-parenting one of these fine days as well.
Oh, that's a topic for another day.
Topic for
it's
sure.
Really deep.
It's a deep topic. So,
yeah.
Ingine wanasema ni gani? Hebu tuone. Is there anything you are worried or stressed about? Yeah, I think sometimes once in a while I would ask that. I think you're in mara moja.
Yeah.
But these guys are saying it's something you should ask them as often as possible.
Yeah, because I think we always have that assumption that everything is okay.
Everything is okay.
Kumbe kuna kitu nakula mtoto na ujue.
I think there's somebody I know. I don't know who was telling me this. I can't remember. But somebody was telling me how mtoi wa beshte yake. Oh, there's someone here. Someone was telling me about the kid, the friend's child. Though ni mzee kidogo. Ali commit suicide. Just took poison and went to sleep, and when they woke up in the morning, the guy was normal. And you know that's very sad, eh?
Sad.
Yeah? Do you think like when we ask them these questions, we will be able to like pick what's really happening?
But there's something that is coming up here. These are very good questions, but for our sons, our kids to be able to respond openly, it depends on the relationship we have cultured with them. Because as much as the questions are so legit and so good, if they do not feel free with you,
they'll keep giving you nothing, then it's okay. Kumbe things are not okay. Bocha tuoneka kuna moja hapa hivi. What's your favorite memory with our family? Yeah, That's a good one.
That hit me square in the face. Because whenever my sons come around, I try to give them the best time, even attention possible. Go out. If you're not going out, either for lunch or swimming, or we are in the house making a good meal. And I always try to make sure that they're having the best. But I need to know. I need to ask them what's the best time they've ever enjoyed. Yeah.
True. Kuna ingine ngoja tuone kama kuna. Let me see if there's one that we've left out. What do you think about a lot? What makes you happiest? How do you feel when you're around me most of the time? Is there anything, that one of course, with about the world or people that you want to understand? What's your favorite family memory? Is there anything you're worried or stressed about? Is there anything you want to learn about together? Is there anything you would want us to learn about together?
Wow.
I think that's also a very good one, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're just asking them, hey, is there anything you would want us to learn together? Me, I've ever asked my daughter if there's anything that she would ever want to, like, not learn, but do together. She really enjoys me taking her on a motorcycle ride. Yeah. So this is something that she really, and I'm trying to really craft like a program so that I find a way I'll be taking her for most of those rides, just short ones. It's something that she really, she's more interested in the motorbike than the brother.
Oh, okay. So on the last question, I think my boys, not I think, but I know, my boys are very keen and very interested in some of the things they see me doing, and they are also trying to get engaged. Like my son, my big son, he wants motorbike lessons. He said he also wants to learn how to ride. Oh, but he already knows how to ride.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Ooh.
No, 17.
Turning 18, yeah?
Yeah, so the other day he sent me a clip of him riding a motorbike.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when they're around and I'm working out, my younger son joins me.
How old is the younger?
He's 11. So when I'm doing push-ups, he's there doing push-ups. The other day after breakfast, I found him doing the chin-ups and pull-ups. And what else? Swimming, we go swimming together. And they love it.
That's nice.
Yeah, and what else? Basically, those are the three mains they love doing with me. Yeah.
At least I feel nice that you have an 18-year-old. Also, I've stayed with my sister's kid as well, who's 19, 20. And yeah, I think raising teenagers at that point is really quite something. It's quite something. So yeah, it's quite something. I think that was good. That was some good chit chat.
Yeah, it's a good start off.
Yeah, it's a good start of. Why, by the way, nimekuwa nikikuhanda sana, because I'm the one with, okay, you've handed me like once, but I've handed you more times. I think guys actually watch this.
They do.
Actually, guys do, and guys were like, when are you guys doing that thing again with Coach P? And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I think we should try and make this as often as possible. Probably, kumbe kuna watu kwa hivyo nje, they listen to what we say. Hata kama hatujui sana.
Yeah, okay. So something else, you guys, after Shawachi, you guys, you can give us a feedback and also topics you would want to hear us discuss about.
Because sisi, me hakuna research naenda kudu. Me, I'm just going to, the way it comes, the way you've known it, of course, with the knowledge that you've gathered. As it is too. Yeah. So we'll be telling you as it is, as we've known it, as we have experienced it, and what you have learned. I believe this life is about unlearning. Very many things you need to unlearn.
And relearn.
You have to learn. And you have to relearn the things that you've learned. And I think that's the basic, that's my parting shot. Remember, unlearn, relearn, unlearn, learn, and relearn. Always. education never stops. Life, books, kila kitu. What about you, man?
I couldn't add any more to that, but yeah, it's been a good chat. Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much for being here with us. Tumefanya tizi kidogo. We have done this talk. I think that's it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this. If you want to receive more, drop us a comment like Coach P says. Tuambie what topics would you want us to discuss, and we'll definitely discuss them. And we'll add panelists very soon, by the way. Tutaona huko hivyo mbele as things go.
Yeah, and maybe the next shoot, we should do a swim.
Yeah.
A swim, and then it's gonna be a poolside shoot.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good one.
There's some
good there's some lessons I think for swimo you need to nataka unifundishe kudai.
Hiyo ni sawa. Hiyo ndio kuonyesha. Kuna days mara mingi sana. Naanza dufu mpana to professional diving.
Yeah, wonderful. So see you guys next time. God bless.
God bless.